Hello, Sawadika.
Sawadika.
Welcome back to the channel. We are somewhere a little bit different. We are in Thailand. Well, we're actually in Bangkok. Let us tell you how we got here.
So for those of you who've been with the channel for quite some time, you'll know that we vlogged our whole trip back in 2019 and we've been dying to get back here. In the meantime, we have emigrated to Greece, COVID has hit and all that kind of stuff. So this right now is the first time we've managed to get back here, and we are here for a month, starting off with 4 days in Bangkok.
We arrived here from Athens. We left on Monday afternoon from Zakynthos. We got a flight from Zakynthos to Athens. We stayed overnight in Athens. And then the next morning at 3 o'clock, which was this morning, we left Athens and we arrived in Abu Dhabi. And then we had a very short layover. It wasn't even a layover, it was more of a manic run to the gate. So we managed to go from Abu Dhabi to Bangkok.
What just happened? What?
We arrived in Bangkok to humidity that is unbelievable. We pre-booked a taxi from Bangkok airport via booking.com, which was so efficient, and we have just checked in to our hotel. We are staying in the area of 𝐭𝐡𝐢𝐤𝐤 Road. We are on the road behind 𝐭𝐡𝐢𝐤𝐤 Road. I'm not too sure the name of it, I've forgotten. I'll pop it on screen now. And we are staying at a place called Sleep Within.
So with all that said, and you're completely up to speed now, join us for 4 days in Bangkok.
But we always start with a room tour, so let's go.
So straight out of the lift on the 6th floor, which is the top floor. Well, it's the top floor, but there is a roof terrace up here that we're told with a swimming pool open from 8 in the morning till 8 in the evening. So we'll be checking that out tomorrow.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome. This room that we've booked is a double deluxe room. It was €114 for 4 nights. So we have our bed with the really firm Thai mattress, which we love.
Yes.
It's quite cute actually. It's very small,
lovely.
And this is a deluxe room. We have a fridge, a safe, a basin, and then the most random bathroom. Look at this. I love Thailand, honestly, it cracks me up. So yeah, this is our humble abode for 4 nights. I don't know what we're going to do. We look disgusting, I stink, so we're going to get more human and probably eat maybe. What time is it here? It's 1:30 in the morning.
I don't care the fact that we've come all the way to Thailand to have a Mackey's. We were absolutely exhausted. We've been on the go for the whole day and had a terrible night's sleep last night in Athens. So this is just a quick bite to eat and bed. Maybe a beer before we get back to the hotel.
Good morning, guys. We have woken up. We had a lazy morning. We actually woke up relatively early, about 8:30, but we potted about and had a very lazy morning sorting out all of our stuff. It was lovely. We've just nipped out now to the courtyard, which is around the corner of the Mar Hotel. And we're getting some breakfast before we head out for the day.
Yeah, we're going to be taking a short stroll from here to Pier N13 to start a hop-on, hop-off boat trip all the way south somewhere.
Ferry, that's what it is.
Is it?
It's a ferry, yeah, it's the tourist ferry. We've actually been here before. We've already done quite a lot of the tourist sites. So one thing we didn't actually do last time we wanted to see this morning was the Grand Palace.
Yeah.
It was a bit ambitious, I think, waking up at 8 o'clock.
We had that planned for 8 o'clock, didn't we?
Yeah, well, it opened at 8:30 and I wanted to be there. But we can do it some other time. But this morning, we are just basically going on the hop-on, hop-off ferry, exploring the different stops, stopping at Chinatown, and yeah, we're just going to see where the day takes us.
Very quick update because we've just been to the Super Rich and we're now on our way back down to the river by somewhere to just grab a quick bite to eat. We've worked out all the numbers and in short, compared to what 𝐥𝐤𝐤 and the actual exchange rate is, it's cost us about 20 euros. So the difference was about 20 euros to change, whereas yesterday in the airport the difference was well over 200-250 euros to change. So if anyone is coming to Bangkok, do not take the old advice of get it changed at the airport. It's nowhere near as cheap and you will be paying a hefty price rather than getting a little bit, get into town and get to one of the super rich locations. So obviously you will have to get some change at the airport, but only a small amount just to get you into town. And then you can change the vast majority when you're actually here in the centre.
Next pier, Zante, Central Pier. Alight here for BTS SkyTrain, Sapan Taksin Station.
Hi. So we are on the boat again. We've been on and off this bloody boat all day and it's been fantastic.
It's been great. It was 150.
Yes,
of course. And these tickets that are just being checked were a couple crap. Were 150 baht each and unlimited use throughout the day, which has been brilliant.
So we got on and off. Well, the last place I think we checked in with you was Chinatown. So after Chinatown, we got on and we were aiming to go to 𝐸𝐤𝐸𝐞, but the boat we got on at that time didn't go to 𝐸𝐤𝐸𝐸. It stopped at 𝐼CON Siam. So that's where we got off. And it was amazing. Like this huge, gigantic, bougie mall. And we went to a food court in the bottom, the souk, and we had some food and it was lovely. And then after that, we got back on the boat there. And then we said, right, let's go down to 𝐸𝐤𝐸𝐸. Because that was our original plan, to head to 𝐸𝐤𝐸𝐸, which is the last stop.
Looking at the actual timetable, the only times that they actually start going to 𝐸𝐤𝐸𝐸 is around 4 o'clock in the afternoon and onwards into the evening. Last one being around 7 o'clock. So we went to 𝐸𝐤𝐸𝐸 and well, that was definitely an experience.
It was quite a branded experience. We don't really know what it's about. Wasn't really for us. So we had a little walk around, and then 10 minutes later we got on the ferry back. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sail home because you know that's what we do. So we're going to take in the river, take in the sights. The sun's on its way down. It's not as hot. It was boiling before.
It really was. The humidity's really hit us as well here, hasn't it?
So hot here.
Yeah, it really is. And we live in Greece.
Yeah.
So
we're just going to have a quiet little sail back, and then we're going to probably have a little nap, shower, freshen up, and then head out for our tea tonight. We're just staying local. We might do 𝐿𝐸𝐤𝐸, we don't know. Just going to get some local food, beers, and then early night, I think, because I'm still quite tired.
Yeah, we only got around, maybe about 5-6 hours sleep last night.
Yeah.
We weren't woken up by anyone, and actually our accommodation is lovely as well, isn't it?
Do you know what? The reviews, people were saying, oh, it's really noisy. Now, we might just be lucky to where we are, because we are on the 6th floor. looking over a side street, so we're not looking over the main road. Didn't hear a thing, honestly. So I was like fully prepared. I bought earplugs and everything. Haven't needed them at all. So yeah.
Watch this space. We've got another 3 nights there, so let's see what we're like by the end of this video. But yeah, so yeah, nice lazy afternoon, evening.
สาทร
Just to put it in perspective with the fact that Emma's just said they can't even mix. I'm a singer, drummer. Emma is a dancer. Both used to work professionally in that business. So to walk through that, oh, just wow. And then we've got a Thai fella here doing a bit of Steve Tyler. Hello, tuk tuk. No, thanks. No, thank you. Emma, no time to think. Stop there. No time to think.
Yes.
First thoughts.
Sensory overload, too much, but I can see the appeal if you're 12.
And so with that, we had a little walk back up towards our hotel and we thought we'll go and have another quick drink. And we were both really feeling quite sweaty. So we thought we'll get back to the room, have a quick refresh and head back out. And Emma has passed out under the aircon. Say hi, Emma.
Hi.
So we're going to leave this here. We're going to head to bed. We're going to be up early. We mentioned earlier in this video that we wanted to get to the Grand Palace, but we weren't going to do that early this morning. So we're going to start off with the Grand Palace tomorrow. We're going for sunset rooftop bars. Tomorrow is going to be absolutely jam-packed. So we've got a couple of changs in the fridge. We're going to chill out with those and we'll pick up with you in the morning.
Good morning and welcome to day 2 in Bangkok. We were up nice and early this morning because we wanted to be at the Grand Palace for when it opens at 8:30. We started in true Thai style with our toasties from 7-Eleven. I got the classic cheese and ham and Adam got some spicy pork and cheese. It was phenomenal. We had our iced coffees and we set off on the kilometre walk to the Grand Palace. The walk into the Grand Palace was amazing. There was signposts the whole way in, there was little security checks. We got our tickets and headed straight in. If you are planning to come here, we do recommend coming as soon as it opens at 8:30, because when we were leaving around 10:30, it got really busy. The whole place is set out amazingly. There's really nice quiet spots to chill. You can go into the temple of the Emerald Buddha. It's amazing, it's very peaceful. You're not allowed to film inside there, but I'm pretty sure Adam may have got some cheeky footage, I'm not too sure. The rest of the buildings are absolutely beautiful. There's guides you can get from outside, or you can get an audio guide. I think you have to leave a deposit for that, I'm not too sure. If you are going and you're planning to vlog, you're not allowed to take tripods in, we weren't allowed to have our mics on, hence the reason why we're now talking to you from outside. But the whole place was just absolutely gorgeous. It was so peaceful and relaxing and just absolutely beautiful.
Just one thing with regards to that equipment, if you do have a selfie stick or a tripod on you, don't worry, don't leave it if you want it for later on in the day. What they do is they take it off you on the way in, they give you a little chit, and then you pick it up on the way out and you sign for it. It's no biggie, they know that people have them in their bags, just yeah, you can't have them with you when you're actually in the Grand Palace itself.
What did you think, Adam, of the whole Grand Palace experience?
So ornate, so gorgeous. It's 500 baht per person entry, and what we were saying just towards the end when we're coming out is you can really see that the contribution that you're required to make to go into there is being put to good use. It's so well kept. It's stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful, really peaceful inside, which baffles me, because outside there's a hub of activity. You know, you've got all the traffic, you've got loads of things going on, but inside is so peaceful, and you can hear the bird song and everything. It's amazing, it really is. There are quite a lot of people getting the pictures, the selfies and stuff, but apart from that, it's well worth a visit, I would say. So now for the rest of the day, we're going to head back to our accommodation. We're going to walk back, we think, and probably just chill by the pool. We haven't really got any plans for this afternoon. Our hotel does have a little pool, so we might go up there. We might just, I don't know, we haven't really chatted, have we? We'll see where the day takes us.
Maybe grab a bite to eat, maybe. A little
Same.
bit peckish after that toasty. Let's see what we get up to.
John.
So some time has passed. We've had snoozes, and by snoozes I mean I've had about 10 minutes and someone had the best part of 3 hours.
Do you know what it was? Right, it was the Grand Palace. I was just so exhausted from it. I loved every second of it, and I was just drained.
It was an 8 o'clock start. Well, it was a 7 o'clock start. 8 o'clock we left our place, went to 7-Eleven. It was quite a push. So we got back. We had a bit of a snooze. We had some snacks from 7-Eleven. Adam
also passed a drone test. So you're going to be seeing loads of gorgeous, silky drone footage, and that is because Adam is he's a superstar geek drone pilot boy.
I finally have the right documentation in place to drone. Finally have the go-ahead, the green light for all drone usage. So probably by the time we get to Chiang Mai, we'll start having some decent drone footage.
Definitely.
But in the meantime, we went out down the same bit that we absolutely love, which is, so the road running parallel to Khao San Road, and we continue over the road and further away, and it's a little turn on it, and it's the most lovely little, it's just a really, really nice area. So we had a bite to eat there.
Basically, it's the road that heads towards the ferry stop N13.
Yeah.
That's where it is.
So I had a holy basil.
No, let's talk before that. So I had a gin and tonic before that. We found this bar last night, and it was the cheapest drinks we found so far. A large chang was 90 baht, and a gin and tonic was 99 baht. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go for a gin and tonic. Well, I was after that, sorry, I'm not allowed to swear. Well, I was drunk after that one gin and tonic. It came in a little cup and saucer. It was very cute, and after that I was like, Adam, I need some calms because I'm feeling quite drunk. So we went to this little street food place. What did you have?
I had holy basil chicken Emma had the chicken fried rice with pineapple.
And then we went for another drink in a gorgeous little rooftop bar, actually. It wasn't that tall, the view wasn't that amazing, but it was lovely. And to be honest, we're not really a massive fan of rooftop bars anyway. We find them quite Instagrammy, quite overpriced, and we prefer to be in the melee of it, don't we?
The last time we did a rooftop bar was actually in Athens just before Christmas, and that was lovely, but
I wouldn't do it again though. It's not my vibe.
it's very much to get the gram and then go. But that place, 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤 it was called, and what a lovely, lovely place, great staff. They had IPA. So we walked from there back onto the road that we're staying, and we are now doing a little bit more people watching before we head back and head to bed. Tomorrow we have...
Well, I have a gin and tonic right now, and it's nowhere near as strong as the first one, so that's lucky for Adam. Tomorrow we have a boat trip, and we're going out shopping in the morning, so we're going shopping, and then we are boating it.
So yeah, with that, good night. We'll see you in the morning. Say good night, Emma.
Good night, Emma.
I gotta clean Kashmina AFK. You know you know.
Hello, good morning from another beautiful day here in Bangkok. It's stunning. Today we are off on a boat trip. Nothing like the boat trip we did the other day. This time we're going around all the hidden little canals and neighbourhoods of Bangkok. We actually got the idea from Paddy Doyle, who is a Thailand YouTuber. So we're excited.
So the start of the day with a little walk down to the same ferry port that we got the other day. And we jumped across for 40 baht to the other side to 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤.
Yeah.
And we just had a lovely little bit of spot of like breakfast, lunch, which was great. You had some kind of like mint tea thing.
No, I had a mint soda.
Mint soda. I can't even remember what it was called.
Coffee with honey and lemon.
Coffee with honey and lemon. And I had a chicken pizza.
Chicken sausage pizza.
Chicken sausage pizza. And you had the most decadent...
Well, I ordered honey toast, but it was nothing like honey toast. It was incredible. It's like French toast with cinnamon, chocolate, bananas, honey,
ice cream.
ice cream. I think we should walk this way.
We need to cross this road.
Oh, okay.
Now, after a little refreshment, you've planned a little bit more for Chiang Mai, which is where we're going next. And we're now heading up to the restaurant where we start this boat trip. So we booked the tour with hiddenbangkoktours.com, and we chose route 2 through the canals of Thonburi.
So the price was 1,500 baht each, and then an extra 1,000 baht for a English-speaking guide. So we paid 3,500 in total. It was a good tour. We did see a group tour going before, so if you're planning on doing it, maybe grab some people to join along because it'd probably work out cheaper. We got some beers. We had a little sail around all the neighbourhoods. Now, one thing that I will say is that they did offer us, like, you are supposed to get off on the tour, but I said I don't want to move. Like, once I'm on that boat, I'm not moving, mate. I'm chilling with my beer and watching the world pass by. But you have several stops, and the guide is great. He's got a little head mic because the long tail boats can be quite noisy, and he explains everything to you, all about the history of the houses, the canal, how important they are to the Bangkok culture. You stop 3 different places, and this is when you would get off, but we chose to stay on the boat instead, and it was lovely.
The variety of the properties along these waterways was crazy and explained around there are Y2K buildings, there are buildings 80, 90 years old. The boat that we were on was 80 years old, and he was explaining about the time where the canals were really crazily busy a number of decades ago, and then there was the flip where the people who had the money, who lived by the canals, wanted to go inland. So then all of a sudden it was more locals, more less affluent families then began to live along the canal. But there's still that mix, because there's some buildings that are clearly a little cheaper, a little bit more run down, but then there are some buildings that they're clearly plowing so much money into that look grand and beautiful. There's a real mix all the way through that canal system.
We won't give too much away, but it was a real eye-opening experience to see another side of Bangkok. So if you are planning to do it, check out the link in the bio, because we'll link the website below. And yeah, it was great. The instructions for departure point were very clear. Everything was done over WhatsApp, and it was very efficient. So as an organizer, because I organised the trips and stuff. I really appreciated the little details and the check-ins and everything this morning, so it was great.
One thing that we did find out.
What's that?
And this is the beauty of having...
You're giving all the secrets away.
No.
People are not going to do the tour.
No, it's got nothing to do with the tour. There's a big thing here where there's a Thai costume shop. It's even announced on one of the piers somewhere along this river that there's a Thai traditional costume shop. And when we got off at Water Run this morning, there was a number of groups of people in traditional dress getting photos with
a photographer.
But not just a photographer, but a licensed photographer with Water Run on his back. They literally paid for this official photographer. And it turns out there's a TV show here called Destiny of Love. Apparently it's on Netflix. We're going to have to check it out. And the whole premise is lady bangs her head and all of a sudden she embodies the person of back in the Arun time with all the knowledge. Apparently that's centuries ago, and she's in the traditional dress, and it's how someone from the past deals with the future. And that's a huge thing here in Thailand.
It's like an Instagram trend, I'm guessing. So people are obviously dressing up and taking part in it all, but it does make sense because people are like, why the hell are people... I mean, they look fantastic.
They really do.
I was amazed.
But yeah, if you've ever come to Thailand and you've seen that and you're thinking, what's that all about? You never found out. There you go. Destiny of Love.
Every day to school, though. We went for some food. I was starving. I was really hungry. So we went for some food and then we got the boat back to our accommodation because weren't we exhausted, Dad? This is the thing, right? I've had loads of places planned to go to in Bangkok because we've done all the tourist sites. So mostly things like rooftop bars, cocktail bars that look quite bougie and quite nice. But reality, when you're here, you're just like, let's just go local. Because for us to go to all the cocktail bars that I had saved, I mean, they look gorgeous, but they are like probably about a 40-minute journey away. And then it's like how to get there. So we were just like, you know what? No, we're just going to dial it back. So we've literally just stayed local. We've been around the area where we're staying, and we pretty much haven't moved from there of an evening time. The area where we're staying is perfect. There's plenty of little shops and street food places. There's like restaurants if you want a little like step up and eat there. Bars. So we just thought, yeah, we're just going to stay. So anyway, we got back to our accommodation. We chilled out. We may or may not have had another nap.
We did.
And then we got up, threw some clothes on because Adam wanted to...
Yes, I wanted to go clothes shopping. And I am happy to say that I got 2 new tops. And you got 1 new top as well.
I did, yeah.
You couldn't just let me?
No.
Did you? No.
So after that, we had some food. We had some street food. I think we had street food before. I can't remember. And then we went for a little drink. We booked our next lot of accommodation. No, we didn't. We booked our next lot after that. So we booked Kanchanaburi, which is all booked and ready to go. Today I finalised some of our tours for Chiang Mai. So don't forget, that will be a whole other video to this one. This one is purely Bangkok. So next we're heading to Chiang Mai. So we'll do a separate one on that. So yeah, so we're pretty much, I would say, all ready to leave tomorrow now, aren't we? Yeah,
tonight actually marks our last night in Bangkok before we move on. And it's such a great time here in Bangkok, hasn't it? We've got a nice little chill rest of our evening to go. We're going to pack in the morning and then we're going to make our way over towards where we're getting the sleeper train.
We are.
Sleeper train to Chiang Mai tomorrow.
So our plan tomorrow is pack in the morning, head out around 12ish, 1ish. We're going to head to the train station and we're going to drop off our luggage there, put it in like a luggage store, and then there's a nice park relatively close to the train station, and we're going to go for some food, and we're going to have a nice little stroll around the park, maybe grab a coffee, and then head back to the station around 5 o'clock for our evening train all the way up to Chiang Mai. So we're excited for that.
We're really excited for that.
Yeah.
That's actually going to be a totally separate video as well, just showing you that whole thing, getting from Bangkok to Chiang Mai on the sleeper train as well. So very excited for the next few adventures.
Yeah, we're going to go and chill and cool down. It is so humid here.
It really is.
I don't know how people do this without aircon. It's a must for us. Yeah, maybe we're just at that age now.
So it's our final morning here in Bangkok. We've got everything packed, everything ready. We've had a coffee this morning from 7-Eleven and we're ready to go.
So guys, thank you so much for following our journey here in Bangkok. We hope you've enjoyed it and managed to pick up some tips perhaps if you're coming. If you're not planning to come, I just hope you've enjoyed it. That's it from us. Take care. We'll see you on the next one. Don't forget, all our socials are in the drop down below, links where to find us and everything we do. We're off to Chiang Mai. So yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.